Hey Chris, it's Liam from BNI, and Narelle, if you're watching too, hello to you as well. Just sending you over a quick screencast that I said I was going to do at the end of last week, just outlining a few things, telling you how websites kind of work. If you've ever heard of SEO or search engine optimizations, that's pretty much the service of getting your site on the top of Google if someone searches electricians and cans or whatever the target keywords you decide to go after are. So I'm going to go into that because that's kind of my specialty. I do know how to run ads, but it's not really about me at the moment. This is just giving you a sort of bit of a macro view of where you're at and what can be done about it. So starting off, first thing I notice coming on here is this part of the website that people first click on. And they don't scroll or anything. It's called above the fold. The fold is right here. So what you want here is you want your click to call number really big and prominent. So if someone does hit your website, they know who to call straight away, can click it and be like, yep, on the phone to Chris or Narelle, and work it out from there. Obviously, a phone call is the best sort of lead. It's way better than a contact form because you're on the phone, you can suss out a time. And go from there. So having that up there would be one major thing. Two, I noticed that this is only a one-page website. For this to be doing really anything for you, you need to be able to tell Google what you're about. So electrician, whether you do domestic, whether you do commercial, whether you do both, but you need a lot of content to tell Google that, and you have to be authoritative with it. So Google's just a data aggregator, pretty much. It just serves up the best result for its customers, who are the people who are searching. And the way that you do that, be the best person, is to be the best in the business for that. The way you show that is having really high authoritative content. So, for example, Wikipedia is massive, and they normally pop up for just about anything you search. So if I search Mike Tyson, for example, Wikipedia comes here, and you can see how much content they have on Mike Tyson. They've got everything all here. You can see his fights, his life after boxing, legacy, everything that you would want to know about Mike Tyson, you can pretty much find on this page. Pretty much the same situation with you. So if someone searches electrician and cans, and you do domestic, commercial, general, list it all out. Tell everyone, and get right into the weeds with, we do fans, we do light switches, we do PowerPoints, like every single service. You need to be telling Google that you do that, so then it can serve people up for anyone that searches for that, because not everyone's going to search electrician in cans. Some people will search fan installers, some people will search electrician near me, some people will search Sparky. The possibilities are endless, and the more information you can have on your website, the more chance Google can pick it up with its crawler, and the more chance that it can serve you up for people looking for an electrician. So that's basically the gist of it. Content's one thing, backlinks are another. Backlinks are pretty much just a site linking to your site, and that counts as like a vote in the eyes of Google. So that's, if you do end up doing some sort of search engine optimization, it's not just content. We have to then promote that to other sites, and really show Google that you are a good electrician and deserve to be in those top spots. So that's content and links, and above the fold. I can see down here you've got that. That's good. That's pretty much I'm not sure if this is linked to your Google My Business, but you can do that, and that kind of ties your Google My Business profile to the website really well. This is good that you have all this down here. Google does look for that sort of stuff. For some reason, they are paying more attention to this copyright, so make sure that's up to date. Copyright 2021. I guess this is showing Google that the website is being maintained and is modern still. Not a massive thing. There's a lot bigger things, fish to fry at the moment. Before that, but that's just one little thing as well. So that's basically your website. This is just a tool that looks at the back end of your website. And as you can see, it's not really showing up for anything, no data, which means it's so small that even this tool can't pick it up. Google will pick it up obviously more, but it does need a little bit of work, and that, you can obviously see that must have been close to when you published it. The keywords you're showing up for at the moment: hot energy Ltd. So generally, it's pretty easy to rank for your brand name because there's not going to be many of those around. This Hot Energy Ltd, the only reason that's getting picked up is because your title tag of your website is Hot Energy Pty Ltd. So that shouldn't really be that. The title tag for your website, people aren't really going to be searching Hot Energy when they're looking for an electrician. They'll probably be searching for electrician in Cairns, electrician Bayview, something along those lines, whatever you want to choose. But that should have what you're trying to rank for in that title tag. So electrician is one main thing that needs to be there. You can have your brand name in it as well, but definitely having electrician in there, and the area, so whether you choose Cairns, Northern Beaches, wherever you choose, you want to optimize around, that should definitely be done. So got no referring domains, basically same. Nothing really to talk about other than that needs a little bit of work. This is just kind of a back end look at your Google My Business profile. So these 20s, all these numbers, sorry, they are an indication of what rank you are in the map pack listing when someone searches electrician near me. That's just one word that I've thrown up, but it's pretty, most people or a lot of people do search for that, and this takes into account where they're searching from. So if someone searches from here, your 20 is the highest that this will show me, but if it's saying 20, it's probably above 20, and that's because there is a lot of electricians and there is not much for Google to go off. So that Google My Business profile can definitely get tricked out a little bit more. It is a little bit difficult to do it being an electrician because it is so cutthroat, but definitely needs to be better than this. And that will come with boosting your website as well. If your website gets really high up and it starts to rank on the first page, it will also bring this Google My Business profile up. So they kind of go hand in hand with each other. So the goal of SEO is to bring unbranded traffic, so people that don't know your brand name, into your website. So we've got O'Brien, Integral, Beer. So these people would be getting a hell of a lot of clicks. It's hard to say how many without knowing that data straight away. However, this can give us a rough indication. Give us a rough indication of how many people are looking for it and the difficulty of it. So that's not right. It's definitely more than that. There, that's better. So that's looking more so like it, and that's in a 1 month thing. So you can expect that that many people are looking for it. Those top 3 results, they will generally generate about 70% of the clicks. The rest gets scattered out along here. This is a good sign that local search and yellow pages are up here. It's pretty much showing us that, and high pages, it's showing us that the competition in this area isn't too strong. Google would rather promote like a local business website that's optimized around that, so Cairns and electricians, than these big directories. But if there's not that strong a competition, then this is what you've got. So that's a good sign, whether you decide to take on an SEO campaign or not, that you can get up here and then into these parts here as well. But that's basically the gist of it. If you start really working on your Google My Business profile, you can start to you can start to probably look at getting a lot more business around where this is set up. So you can start trying to take out here first, and that will be purely by going after what's around here. So Redlands, Manunda, Earlville. When you're posting on your Google My Business profile, make sure you list those names. You said you did do a little course. Everyone's got different takes on it, I can tell you my take in another conversation. But that's basically the gist of it. So you're not really showing up for much anywhere online, and it would just take a little bit more than what's up there at the moment to start hopefully generating some more. So that's pretty much just to look at everything from a macro point of view. If you want to talk more about it, I'm happy to. You did mention as well at BNI that you were starting to chase more reviews. I'll send a review QR code in the email when I send this link through, so you can take that and start showing it around and start picking up reviews, because that also, in the last Google update, has affected Google My Business profiles a lot. So start generating them up, and hopefully I can see you guys soon at BNI again. Do hope you join, because it is a pretty good organization once it's up and running. But anyway, hope you got something from it. If you want to talk more about it, let me know and we can work something out. And yeah, have a great day. Cheers.